Nazia and everyone. And of course, I know you have prepared something in terms of that headline, that topic. ED Mnangagwa, incoming SADC Chairperson, kurwadza kwazvinoita, kuvhundutsa kwazvinoita, kushota kwazvinoita. I hope we'll also get to hear from all of you here what you think and what you think Zimbabweans should do.
Chief, thank you so much for that kind introduction. I think what you have just said is I am a typical Zimbabwean. It means that we are everywhere, right? Until our country is working properly again, we are having to go into so many spaces in an effort to make sure that our country works. Unfortunately, we cannot wait for a perfect government for things to work in our country. And that's one thing that as Zimbabwean citizens, we all have to realize that the world will move on with or without ZIG. The world will move on with or without SADC, the SADC summit. The world will move on with ED, with Chamisa, with whoever else we have in State House. What we as citizens continue to do every day, which is where I credit Change Radio, is that we show up, is that we tell citizens what's going on in our country. We get our citizens engaged because that is the only way change will come. Someone has to show up. We can't wait for that one day when things are going to be completely normal. And I hope that Dr. Ngululeko comes in. She is really the expert here on SADC and what's going to happen, what it means for, for Zimbabwe, the summit. Mine, I speak as a Zimbabwean. That's my qualification, my biggest qualification on this topic. I am a Zimbabwean citizen who cares about the direction of our country. We just want a Zimbabwe that will work for everyone. And we don't have that at the moment. When you look at, we don't have a currency. When you look at, as a medical doctor, I go to VOA talking about things like cholera outbreaks about diseases like measles, mumps, rubella, which I think, which by now we should have eradicated some of those disease conditions. And so many times I see what's going on with our infrastructure. And that is why this topic on SADC is very important. Of course, as Zimbabwean citizens, we want a government that's representative of what we want as citizens, what we chose as citizens, people we elect, leaders of our choice. And I think most Zimbabweans on this space will agree that their choice was not ED, probably. However, as true as that is, what does it mean for us as a country? Does it mean we disengage? Or does it mean we say, we are, what do they say, an enemy to none, a friend to all? What does that really mean? And what does it mean when we say, well, the SADC leaders are coming, so that's the time to build all these villas, right? Which cost millions of dollars. Is that the best approach? And I think that's what we are here for. What should we see? So, Chief, I can go on and on. Like you said, I will talk endlessly. And I just take this opportunity to welcome everyone who is here and say hello to the panelists here, including my sister Estella, sister Mildred, and of course the esteemed professor and everyone else out there. I see my sister Lynn, I troll her online all the time. I copy a lot of stuff from her and my sister Barbara there. So I'll stop here, Chief, and give